Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World, and in this video we're going to have a look at Po Bia Ren. So this guy is the new SSR Plus, is a green element as we already knew, and he is a mage. So other than the fact that this guy is just terrible in the manhwa, I don't really like him, but whatever. Nonetheless, this is a game, so let's analyze this kit here. And I must say this guy is better than I was expecting. Uh, as we already imagined in the other video that I made where we looked at the kit on Pridewin, this scaling was indeed not level 5, was way lower, and even lower than I expected because now the maximum for the bull is not 120 as I thought it's 160. Okay, so even better for us. And then also the additional resistances. I think that one we got it is 40% at level 5, but yeah, let's just say that all these skills are quite stacked and really scale well with levels. And yeah, let's just go over them one by one. So the passive is going to summon the bull, as we already knew, and this bull is going to have a lot of stats. I have to check if the stats is also like take into account the physical and magic resistances, because if it is, then this guy is a total monster. If it doesn't, we will have to see like how tanky the bull can be. I have no idea, but we will see. We will see. I heard people that have him maxed saying that it seems to scale with magic resistance and physical resistance, and they also said that this guy can, like the bull, can survive until the end of the fight, even at high deficits, which is interesting. I don't know. I will have to try myself and see if that's actually the case. But if it is, definitely this guy is busted and you want to pull for him. But I will also go in more detail about the priority that I would give to this guy later on. But yeah. So again, the passive is going to summon the bull, and while the bull is alive, Po Bia Ren is going to get an additional physical and magic resistance up to 40% at level 5. And when the bull dies, Po Bia Ren is going to have a decrease in physical and magic resistance up to like minus 4%, which is not minus 4% out of the additional 40%, is you're going to lose the 40% and then you're going to have a debuff of 4%. So it's going to be quite noticeable. And then the second part is the bull is prioritizing the enemies that Ren is attacking. Okay, makes sense. And whenever Ren is attacked with a cooldown of 10 seconds, the bull is going to get an increase in movement speed by 25% and an increase in swiftness by 25 for 5 seconds. Not bad, I would say. Not sure how many times Po Bia Ren is going to get attacked, so this passive might not proc as much, but it's fine. So overall, this passive is quite solid, it's giving Po Bia Ren some tankiness, and is also like summoning a really good helper. So not bad at all. Then if we look at the next skill, this one, I will have to check. I could have done probably before this video, to be honest. Just in the arena is quite simple to check. I want to see if this is actually 3 times, because at level 5 this is 800% and 3 times is 2400. The number is really, really high. It seems to be the scaling of a special skill, not an active skill. So that's why I have some doubts. It seems way too good by the way it's written. And then it's also a 2-second CC followed by an additional 2-second CC. So quite good. And the bull is also going to deal 400% of its attack, which is 160% of Po Bia Ren attack. So this one is also quite high. It's not a simple 400%, it's a bit more. So overall, this skill has crazy scaling. So yeah, seems way too good. Then if you look at the leak skill, this one is just going to restore HP for the bull up to, what was that, like 48%? Yeah, 48% is double this amount. 48% to the bull, 24% to himself, and 24% energy to Po Bia Ren himself. So, okay, quite good. The bull is then going to cast the skill below. Okay, fine. If the bull is not present, only the self-healing and self-energy region will work. Okay, makes sense. And the bull will increase its attack by 48% and its swiftness by 48 for 10 seconds. So overall, this skill is also really, really good. Then lastly, we have the special move. This one is also quite busted. It's 1200% attack in an AoE, like quite the big AoE, I would say, especially because you're going to use this guy against blue teams, and blue teams are mostly close range units, and they're all going to be in that area pretty much. So really good, and the scaling is also nice, especially if you have the bull, because the bull is then going to deal 1000% of his attack at level 5, which is really high, especially because again, the bull is getting a lot of increases to his own attack in different skills already. Like now, only this one probably. Yeah, only this one, but still, there is an increase, and then he's getting 160% of your stats. So again, this 1000% is even higher. And then there is also decrease in magic resistance that will further boost the damage from this skill. So this guy, damage-wise, has a lot of potential. And I think, yeah, the damage is really, really good. If you look also at the Exuzi equipment, is not at compressed rack level, but is definitely not too bad. The level 1 will just increase the energy of Ren so that he can spam that special skill a lot. I mean, the energy regen is not that high. It's 10 energy for every basic attack, but with the increases in swiftness that the bull gets, is not too bad, to be honest. So, yeah, he can definitely help cast one or two more skills over the course of the battle, probably. Then we have, whenever the bull dies, Ren becomes invincible for 5 seconds and recovers 20% of his max HP. So, it's fine. You have 5 seconds of invincibility if your bull dies first, which will probably happen. So, good. Then we have, whenever the bull dies, you're going to get 100% of his energy. Like, no, not the bull's energy, but like Ren is going to recover 100% of his energy. And this is really like great, but there is a problem. Like, without the bull, this skill will just deal 1200 damage. No, like 1200 attack as damage. So not as much, but definitely nothing to ignore. So it could help at times. Like when the bull dies, it's pretty much a weakened version of the plus 30 of Zahard. So basically Zahard dies and casts the special skill that will just hopefully wipe the board, sorry. And when the bull dies, this guy is going to go invincible and cast the special skill. It's not really the same, guys. Maybe it's not the best analogy, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. Then we have the level 4, which is probably the most useless one. Ryan recovers 5% of his max HP every 5 seconds while the bull is alive. So this one is just not going to trigger that often, like every 5 seconds you get 5% max HP. So it's 1% max HP per second, kind of weak by itself. And then you're also a ranged unit, you are not going to get hit that much. So I don't see why you would need this HP recovery. So yeah, this one is kind of average. The rest is good, is good enough, I would say. You will still get the plus 30 effect because you want to get this piece to plus 40 anyway. But yeah. Then if we talk about the set you want to give to this guy, I would go for the L set and I would go for the same pieces that Viol and Hiwa are running. So Magic Pierce on slot 5 and crit damage on slot 4. Unless the bull gets your stats, like also the resistances. In that case, I would probably go with slot 4 and slot 5 with the resistances. And if the bull is also getting the lifesteal, which I will test soon after this video probably, if he's also getting lifesteal, I would go for the Bergamot set. So I will take the set from Evankel with all the Magic Piercer substats and give it to this guy. So this guy is going to be extremely tanky. Like Po Bia Ren himself is probably going to be invincible pretty much with the increase of 40% resistances from the passive plus 40% from slot 4, slot 5, this guy is going to be crazy tanky. So I would probably go that route if if the bull gets both lifesteal and magic resist and physical resist. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, sounds promising. Those are the two options I would see for this guy, to be honest. And yeah, let's see if there is anything else to mention. No. Fortunately, we have a new guy that's using this jade necklace as a gift. And yeah, I would say, as usual, you want to get the accuracy increase because this, he is a DPS, so he needs the additional accuracy. I would say the border is quite nice. I will probably go for it. But yeah. Okay, other than that, I would say that was all for the Po Bia Ren, guys. Let me know if you have any doubts or questions. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.